everyone, and welcome back to West-of-Loathing. I'm at the Hip Frickers gang hideout because the game kind of freaked out when I last went to it. Thud Fricker. The Frickers gang intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Ignore him for now. Needs foraging. Finders keepers. Covered mugs, silver cufflinks, some other things. Let's go in here. Everyone's asleep in here? You cautiously approach the Fricker gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation. One with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather his name is Snipe. The other squirrely one is his brother, Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach and leave without alerting them. We're gonna tie him up. Grab nearby a length of rope and carefully tie his hands together and then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can collect him either. Let sleeping bandits lie. Let's see here. Can I... Oh, let me just do the worm on over here. Ignore him. Do I shoot him or do I not? Let's just shoot him. On second thought, let him live. Doesn't seem very sportsmanlike. Wake him up. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that it's 7 years from now and that idiom makes sense, you kind of feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. Honorable. You've got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. You got a perk. Honorable. How can this man not be honorable? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys. Deal me in? Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door to hell. A fight it is. Okay. So this barrel's in the way of shooting him, so let's first things first. Snake. Snake kills that. Neither of them shoot me? Okay. Dead. Shoot. Oh, and dead. Oh well. They goofed up. Alright, well. Grab this mug. Let's see here. Ill-gotten gains? Meat 50. Sheriff's cell door. Alright, well. Let's go to Bourne Springs then. First things first. Let's come over to the sheriff's office. Give him this here door back. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door, and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys to round up? Yeah, there's 1 or 2 that's asleep on the job. Go round them up shortly. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What'd you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Where's Sully? Well, let's go over to the bar. Give back this man all of his, Got Gosh darn it, West-of-Loathing. No, we're gonna wait for the program to respond. Nope. Okay, so it just hiccups for whatever reason. Found these mugs. Much obliged. You hand in the recovered mugs and collect your pound. Thought I'd just say howdy. Later. Let's see here. I don't know how you spot that horse hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending me back my dark horse. Sure thing. Looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks to your help. Anytime. Thanks for finding my crazy wheat horse. He was eating loco wheat again. Not that I noticed. That's all of them. Can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do you for? Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. Should warn you, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you bought one, you won't be able to change it later. Which one are you interested in? I'll go with a spooky one. Good choice. That's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. I'd sell her for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing? You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff? I don't want to get into particulars, but let's just say she sets a certain tone. Ooh, mysterious. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. I lose 1,000. Tina's a good name, but let's name it after some sort of dead horse. Maybe what should we name it after? You know what? Let's name it Spooky. Spooky's a good name for a horse. Nope. Casper. Casper's a good name. Yeah, let's make it Casper. Oh, forgot. With every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Thanks. Let's just shovel all this poop. Get 1 XP each time. Trade? Yeah, not right now, thanks. Get lost. Alright. Oh, hey. Since I got myself a shovel, I can shovel up that their mug. Thanks. Alright, so where do I find Hey Sheriff, you got any ideas? I'm still looking. Where would I, if I was someone, if I was a lock, where would I hide? Let's see here. Let me see here. Dang it. I ain't got the slightest idea as to where it might be. You know what, let's go through the Frickers gang real quick. Maybe I lost something there. Yeah, get on your hands and knees to look for that cell door lock. Let's go through here. Boring Springs Boneyard. I now have a shovel, so I can now, like, you know, dig stuff up if I need to. Nope. Ore hole? No. where do I find... Oh, what's in this crack? Walk away. Don't have the dynamite. Let's see here. Gosh, no golly. 4. Maybe I want to go to dirt water. Said something earlier. Talk to Doc Alice. Let's see. Said something earlier about an injury. Yeah, what's my need mucking out the showroom? Don't ask how. It's embarrassing. I was gonna get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Oh, I know. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse, or I'm pretty sure she was being sarcastic? I see. Well, let's go see Nurse Alice. I mean, Dr. Alice. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. Nurse Whiskey? Your favorite, I'm led to believe? Didn't know she makes house calls. Alright, hold on. Here, rattle as she unlocks the door. Whiskey, stat, give it to her. She cracks open the whiskey and fills the small flask out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Doc Alice continues to pour her whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything okay? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't drink and talk at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So, what's the matter, Doc? What, you don't want to give her a little what's up, Doc? What's the matter? The whole world gone to hell? In a horse cart? And you asking me what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one? I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? Like some sort of walking dead men? You haven't seen it. Corpses, skeletons staggering around like puppets with half their strings cut. Look and take a bite out of the living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. How's that possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Oh, ouch. Dr. Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it, but, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterward and looking for revenge. That must be tough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients, it's neighbors, friends, husbands. Ooh, indeed. She turns away from you and focuses back on the bottle. What now? Do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumor. A rumor? What is it? It's when you get a complete information from an unverified source. Anyway, I heard the fella out west is causing it. A necromancer, they call him. Supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic like the beanslingers use? I never heard of beanslinger raising the dead, have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. What now? About the necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe somebody ought to stop him. Dark House, you? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Mate, why not you? A gray-haired old lady that knows as much about fighting as a squirrel knows surgery. Did you hit your head on Barstool, kid? You aren't that old. If I were gonna pick someone to go up against the necromancer, it'd have to be someone who knows about death in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Al stares hard at you. and takes a swig from her bottle, says nothing. It sounds to me you've done plenty of motivation to get the job done, you, for your friends, and everybody. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head seriously. Slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumor? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me. Maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible? Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. Let's do it, boys. Check out the books. Let's see here. Can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're going to do you much good in this doomed, forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, dog. Leaf through The Legend of Curly's Meat. Let's see here. The story tells of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense, in the western desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterfield. Life and Works of Fred Ferguson. This book purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it, you mostly find out a list of reasons why alcohol is bad, so it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. Ha ha. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. Get it? Because it's the appendix? But the appendix. Whatever. Leaf through Goblinoid Tongues, a primer. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. You also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You learned how to speak Goblin. Sort of. You got Goblin tongue. You speak a little bit of Goblin, at least enough to order a beer, which is the important thing. Make like a tree and leaf. Shouldn't this be further away from the fireplace? Stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning, or she never cooks. So you're preening a little. Yeah, don't wanna look bad. Alright. Alright now. Help wanted poster artist. Bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. 420 meat. Does anyone here know how? Who, me? What the heck? Well, heck, I say all sorts of things. For instance, fork-tongued machines, can't trust them no more. Razz-a-frazz sidewinder. Pete takes a swig of whiskey. Pete notices a shiny rock you're carrying it, and his eyes light up. That there's a shiny rock you got there. I'll just give you some meat for it. Sell it to him. Sure, here you go. He grabs rocks and sticks and puts it in his belt shirt. Thank you, Captain. Let's take your silver meat. 81 meat for it. Okay, it's a deal. Fine and dandy. Pete. You ain't seem like someone much need for that unrefined ore. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Some are. Pleasure doing business. Listen, kid. All this stuff I've been buying from you, well, you spend time underground, ain't you? Well, you listen to old Pete's advice. You stay out of ore hole if you know what's good for you. There's stuff down there on the 40th level, that ain't worth missing for a fella who wants to keep his eyes, if you catch my meaning. Not sure I do, but thanks. Uh-huh. Z. Be ashamed of yourself for... yep. Hey, Sally. Are you Susie Cochran? How'd you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls. I saw it happen, the whole damn thing, and couldn't do a thing about it. The bartender said it was cows? What happened? Cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See, Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa said it didn't make it. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild, and we ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed on. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out we used to be a cow ranch and attacked a couple days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even get my rifle out of the safe. Cows smashed in the front door, and fire started back by the root cellar. At a fire, house went up in blazes just like that. What'd you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. Saw Tim trample right in front of me. She drains her glass. I ain't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She fills from a bottle on the bar. She doesn't reply. Well, what will you do now? Head west, suppose. Ain't nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. Can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was my mom's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favor? I need someone to go get it for me. Yeah, okay. Cochran Ranch. Alright. Let's go to the Cochran Ranch. Yep, this place is a smoking hole in the ground. She was not joking. Oh, now the hole has stopped smoking, but it is still a hole in the wall. Oh, I don't want to go up there yet. Outhouse is the only thing left standing. Hip, hip, hip. Down to the basement. I'm hearing some mooing. Looks like someone was in the middle of fixing a knife. You got a varmint skin and knife. Those pies were not safe. This thing looks angry. You're gonna have to make it safe to make it to that safe without. You're not gonna be able to get there. Just kill the damn thing. 1, 2. There we go. Dealt with them. 6 XP. Grab Susie's rifle. We got Susie's rifle. Pies are not safe. Dang it, where did they put that gosh darn lock? Oh well, let's go talk to Susie. You found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep, here she is. Susie wells up with tears as you hand her a rifle. She roughly scrubs her sleeve over her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Wampa. Thanks, Wampa. I can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then she looks back up at you and she sighs. Well, that's enough for while I'm in my misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along, head west, just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. Gosh darn it. Gosh, oh golly. Hey, do you know where to... Where do I get soap then? No thanks. Not right now. Alright. Dang it. Dang it. Where's the soap? I want to end this. Thanks. Yes, I'm leaving. Who will I take with me? I'm gonna take... Alright, since we're leaving, we're gonna take one of the 3 people. We're gonna take Doc Alice. Let's hit the trail. You consult the east-west map that Holster gave you. Hustler. Sorry. It only has 2 things. Town Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad westernmost camp. Head for Dirtwater. Oh, day 1 of the rest of my life. Talk to my partner. Howdy, Doc. If we're looking into this necromancer business, I figure we ought to start with the local cemeteries. Makes sense. Do you know where they are? Yeah, I did some research in the cemeteries a while back. Territory cemeteries. To see if there was a pattern, okay? Sorry. Anyway, there's one not too far from here. Found the Dave Yard. What do you think we should do next? Well, if you're looking to find out the lay of the land, I guess a railroad crew will give you a pretty literal interpretation. Makes sense. Let's just go talk to people. They're engrossing conversation. This gal's mean. This is a spittoon, which is a brass bucket that people spit in instead of spitting it on the floor. But because not all spitting is not an option in this society, I guess. I say this despite knowing what you're intimately familiar with spittoons already. Sicko. Inspect it. Look, the Jewel Saloon is pretty nice as saloons go. No actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drink. Or, wait, actual glass in the windows, more than 2 kinds of drinks. Poker room instead of a cockfighting pit. But this spittoon is still a spittoon. The rancid tobacco spit inside it isn't fancy rancid tobacco spit. Inspect it. Here we go again. Alright, fine. You're now hunkered down next to a brass filth bucket, which has probably never been cleaned or emptied because you're in the desert and the ambient humidity here is pretty low. Low enough that stuff like spit evaporates nearly as quickly as it accumulates. So that's good, right? No, that's bad. Because it's only the water part of the spit that evaporates. This brass bucket is half full of the rest of the spit. The toxins and filth that don't evaporate several years worth, distilled and concentrated until it's the consistency of molasses. People aren't allowed to flick cigarette butts into the spittoon anymore because they would bounce out. Search it. You're about to stick your hand into a bucket full of something the color and viscosity of maple syrup, except maple, it's flavored with the inside of people's mouths who chew cigars instead of smoking them and have never brushed their teeth. Yeah. Glorp. It feels like you're putting your hand into a bucket of lukewarm tapioca pudding, except instead of tapioca, it's basically poison. It smells like someone ran over a skunk, waited a week, then set it on fire. It feels like your hand is dissolving. Keep searching. You found something. You found a tacky, filth-colored porcelain cow figurine. A useless, disgusting thing that will make a great heirloom for your children, assuming you're able to have any, and you hate them. Thanks. You have the blah blah blah. You have to turn it because it's, you don't want the tobacco spill out of the bottom. Okay. Hooray! All right. Oops. He doesn't react at all. The piano player is not good at his meat. Slop. Hey, I got a plate of slop. Having spirited discussion about which of the guns is nicer. Hey, how come they're allowed to drink without hats on? That's pretty good. I like that noise. Slop helper. Hey, what do you want here? Employees only, bud. Oh, sorry, I was just looking around, you know. So you're the nosy type, eh? Well, I prefer adventuresome. As it happens, there's something you can do for me. I'm out of saltpeter, and I need someone to go pick me up some more. Saltpeter? Isn't that made to use gunpowder? And other things? Who's the chef here? Me or you? Okay, okay. Where can I find it? Your best bet's a military camp. Because it's used to make gunpowder. Shut up. The nearest one's at Fort Cowardice. They keep in these little green jars. I discovered Fort Cowardice. No, I'm still looking. I'm just looking at all your other stuff first. Slop meat. Let's see here. Well, howdy there. Well, howdy there. Always nice to see a new face in town. Welcome to the Jewel Saloon. Hi, thanks, I'm Wampa, and so are you, apparently. Glad to know you, Wampa. Folks around here just call me Lloyd. What can I do you for? Nice to meet you, Lloyd. Saw the sign out front advertising a room. That's right, finest room in the house. Plenty of room for your partner, too. You interested? How much does it cost? Well, that's where you're in luck. The previous tenant was a banker fellow. He played a month in advance right before getting himself killed by bandits. You seem like a decent sort, so you can... The room's yours if you want it. Gratis? Wow, great. Hey, Lloyd. Need help with anything? Well, if you're the mechanical type, there's something wrong with our piano player. I thought he sounded a little off. Yeah, it's not supposed to sound like that. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. I'd have poked around him myself, but I lost the key. This is suddenly taking a strange turn. Well, let's see what's up with try to fix him. Nope. We can't fix our piano player. Because, you know, we don't have the lockpick right now. I see you found the local watering hole. Yeah, it's decent enough. Let me know if you find any whiskey and cold, though. Good joke. Guest rooms. These are our rooms. Wait, let's go to the mirror. Insult yourself. Arrgh. I'm so angry. Punch, punch. Alright, let's go over to here. Dirtwater Mercantile. Oh, no, they've just got some stuff. I don't really need any of this right now. Let me look at it real quick. Don't need that. Don't need that. Yeah, I'll grab it, actually. I'll grab all of your dynamite. I'll buy your snake oiler. And where's some of those, gold teeth? Yeah, I don't need those. There you go. Dirtwater Postal Service, blah blah blah. Hi, I'm WampaOnRoids. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. This girl is selling flowers. Got some sweet smelling flowers. Howdy, are you the sheriff around here? No, we don't currently have a sheriff. Offer to be sheriff. Do you have any law enforcement experience? No. Have you ever been to sheriff school? No. Do you have an existing relationship with Dirtwater's local government? Are you familiar with all the local ordinances? Do you even live here? No. Then what in tarnation makes you think that you're qualified to be sheriff? I just assumed. You just assumed that you could mosey into town and become sheriff on your first day? Well, when you put it that way... If I had 5 meat for every wide-eyed protagonist-looking kid who wanders in here thinking they're the most important tenderfoot to ever strap on iron, I wouldn't need this dead-end clerking job. Sorry. It's okay. Like I said, happens all the time. Offer to help. Need help till you find a new sheriff? Sure, if you're good with a gun, there's always somebody in need of some justice. Wanted posters are back there. Cells are over yonder. Let's see here. Read. Wanted, the House in the Desert gang for mortgage non-payment, squatting, and general public nuisance. Also for murdering 2 collection agents. Last seen at the House in the Desert. You wonder if the house is named after them or if they're named after the house. In any case, location is ambiguous. Want to go after them? Yes. You take note of the location and resolve to bring the house gang to justice. I found their hideout. The Striped Hat Gang for grand theft paint and tasteless hat vandalism. Last seen in the vicinity of Cavern Canyon. 1,000 meat required. Dirty, rotten paint thieves and low-down, no-fashion sense hat vandals. Despicable. Want to go after them? Yep. Cavern Canyon. An empty cell. An empty cell. An empty cell. An empty cell. An empty cell is all ghostly. Okay, well, let's head out. Thoroughfare, lot available, lot available, lot available, lot available. There's a lot of vacant lots in here. Alright guys, I think that's it. Next time we're gonna start doing some questing. What's going on with you, bud? Nothing. Alright. So next time we're gonna do some questing. And we're going to do a little bit of fun times. So guys, stay safe, have fun, and remember to live in the place that you're currently trying to run for office. Until then, bye.